Today we're going to talk about how to streamline paying for your PEBB Medical premiums in retirement and when you should be using your VEBA accounts to help subsidize those premium costs. Before we dive into it, remember, if you want more detailed information, I just launched my first course. It's available only on my school community. The first module is available to you guys for free. You can join by clicking the link in the description. Now, when it comes to paying medical costs in retirement, most people opt to go into the PEBB retirement system. PEBB, remember, it's the Public Employees Benefits Board. This is only available for public employees. Private employees like me can't get access to that healthcare cost. It's only for you guys. So when you opt into one of their plans, you're gonna have to obviously pay the costs. The costs are higher when you're under 65 and they get reduced after age 65. They cover you, your spouse, your entire family. So they're available for everyone. If you're not gonna be enrolling in PEBB after retirement, so let's say you're separating service and taking a new job, you wanna make sure you let the people at PEBB know so you can keep your eligibility available to enroll in PEBB at a later date. So PEBB, you have 60 days to enroll after you separate service. After that, you're not allowed to enroll again unless you tell them to preserve your eligibility and you actually have medical coverage. So don't forget to fill out the application and let them know that you're just deferring your eligibility to a later date. When you get into the PEBB system and the payments begin, you're going to have the option of, do I want to set it up so it comes automatically out of my pension? Do I want to get a check or a bill in the mail and have to mail a check every time? Or do I want to set direct deposits from my bank account? It's going to cost you the same regardless, so it's really personal preference here. I would opt to either do the direct deposit of your bank or have them pull it from your pension check if you have a sufficient pension to cover the cost of it. Just because we want things on auto pay just to make your lives easier. As we get older, you don't want to be worrying about bills or checks you forget to send in. Or I didn't get the bill this month and totally forget it. You're out of town on vacation. It just makes your world much easier when you just set it on auto pay. Most of my clients will typically opt to having it pull from their pension account. So when they get their pension check, the PEBB premiums are taken out, and then whatever they have, they can put in their bank and spend from that point forward. It's not another bill they have to worry about. They don't have to worry about if I change banks, is that going to affect the PEBB premium, and I have to track down that paperwork and change it all. So when we set it up coming from our pension check, it makes everything easier going forward. Now, once you start incurring those premium accounts, you're actually eligible to submit the receipts and get reimbursed from your VEBA account. So remember, VEBA is a reimbursement account. You have to incur the cost first before getting money out of it. We can't have the premiums be paid directly from VEBA. So VEBA can't pay the people at PEBB. PEBB bills you, you tell VEBA, hey, I need the money, VEBA gives you the money. So that's just the way the system works. So yes, that does mean that you do have to manually submit the receipts and get the withdrawals from VEBA. So that'd be the way to kind of streamline covering the costs of healthcare from your VEBA account. Now, some people don't want to tap into their VEBA account because they have enough in savings or enough income from other sources that they're okay spending down that other income for the premiums. They don't want to tap into the VEBA because the VEBA is what they call tax perfect. Pre-tax money going in, goes tax-free, comes out tax-free for healthcare events. So if you spend down too early in retirement, you won't have anything left later on in retirement when you might incur more medical costs. Some people really want to preserve that money for a later time. However, it's important to know that your strategy may change depending on what happens, with taxes or the market. So because money from VEBA is tax-free, if the event happens where taxes go up, it may then make sense to start paying money from using your VEBA to pay that premium. So for example, if we're getting $2,000 per month from a pension check, after taxes we're netting about $1,500, but my PEBB cost was $1,000, I would net about $500 per month. However, if taxes were to go up and I started only netting maybe $1,200 per month, and I still incurred the cost of $1,000 for the healthcare, I'd only be netting $200 per month. If I needed that additional $300 or more to make up for the cost of it, I could then turn to VEBA and say, hey, reimburse me for the $1,000 that I need. It would then give me $1,300 for income for that month. So VEBA can be a good tool to help fight either inflation costs, so if the healthcare costs rising, or in this example, rising taxes. So remember, as taxes rise, it's going to eat into your pre-tax income sources, which is Social Security and your pension. So having this tax-free source and preserving it for those 2 years is typically a really good idea and something you may want to consider doing. Now, if you want to dive deeper into this topic or any others, and you want to be part of a community that's about building education and gives you guys knowledge that's not available here on YouTube, that's what we're building out in our school community. I have all of my courses and download and guides available in there. If you want to join, again, the link's in the description below. There is a free option that gives you access to some of those benefits for free as well. So be sure to check those out. And until next time, remember that your future depends what you do today.